move on. It's beautiful. No, not playing it?
Yeah.
Okay. One slight step that way.
Sinking into the ground.
You okay?
Right off of my hand.
Everyone can take a seat. I've definitely rehearsed this many, many times. Not at all. On behalf of Liam and Lorida, I'd like to welcome everyone to the official ceremony of Liam and Lo. Ease up on the tears, mate. We just started.
Can't help it.
Or Lilo, as we mainly affectionately refer to them as. Most of you guys all know me. I'm Bri, and somehow I got roped into being a celebrant here. So yes, I'll be a celebrant, MC, and photo booth attendant for this evening. Even though I really wanted to conduct the ceremony wearing a priest costume, apparently that's not appropriate, especially the one from Sexyland, and it's technically not legal. Don't ask why. So Nathan is present today. He is the legal celebrant who will be facilitating the legal obligations towards the end of this short but hopefully fun ceremony, if I don't stress myself. Thank you, Nathan. I'd also like to thank everyone for coming today. Some of those also that couldn't, that have dialed in, are on the laptop over here as well, so thank you. Congratulations on making the cut on Lilo's most intimately close people. A special thank you to Lo's mum, Lalai, Atita, and Liam's parents, Susan and Bill here. Give me a clap, man. Yeah. Thank you. I'd also like to acknowledge Hugo as the best and tallest man for today. 12-year-old ever.
Definitely the tallest.
After all these nerves are settled, today I'm going to share a little bit about... Come on, Loki, it's not that bad.
That's on character. Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks, Loki. Everyone, Loki. Today I'm going to share a little bit about two of my jiu-jitsu buddies and closest friends and how they came to be where we are now. So let's rewind. I have known Lo since we were like 14, something like that, right? And seen her go through many, many things. And maybe because of the sometimes questionable dating history, in more recent years, she was more focused on her career, which was going gangbusters. So with the career side down pat, she collaborated on a 2020 New Year's resolution pact with Anna to put themselves out there again and meet people. So, Tinder. Liam didn't have a pact. He was a separated father of two and wanted to meet someone. He was lonely, so he grew a sexy beard, took his best thirst trap photos, and also Tinder. Now, on one of those swiping sessions at his home there in Footscray, he chanced upon the stunner, that is, Lorida, and after definitely reading her profile, He super liked her. She was exactly her type. Lo was in the far off distant land of Kingsville, like a kilometre away. And she received a notification. What's that? Oh, another super like. Not really my type. But as fate would have it, part of the pact was a rule. If she received a super like, she had to at least give them a chance. So it was a match. This was the beginning. After a little back and forth, Liam finally pulled up the courage to say, hey, so we should totally like meet up or something? And they organised their first date. And apparently Lo's first ever Tinder date for a couple of weeks later at a Thai restaurant, Yam's. Sure enough, 2 weeks later, January 25, 2020, did I mention that? Being the ever chivalrous gentleman, Liam arrived early to wait for his date. And then, when Lo arrived, being the nervous and insecure gentleman, he blurted out, oh, I didn't think you were going to show, when she was actually 3 minutes early. Even though, as Lo's friends can attest, Liam was a bum that didn't even have a car on their first date.
I didn't.
Lo saw some potential in this dilf.
These kids are here.
As with many classic romances, Liam would play it cool, but he would be the pursuer. And eventually, after being friends for a few months, at some point in April, because neither of them know exactly when,
We really don't.
after relentless pressure and the pressure of lockdown, they agreed to officially be official. The following months, they would continue to get to know each other and always booked in date nights to keep things fresh. Among their faves, they had Rice, Paper, Scissors, which was apparently their default delivery place during lockdown. Mighty Thai in the city, and of course Yam's, which they would reenact their first date annually every January 25th. Eventually, Liam would introduce Lo to his kids, Sophie and Hugo. There was a lot of eating and watching TV. And after the guilt of that, workouts and hiking whenever lockdown allowed it. Whoops. Obviously, this was during lockdown. They had planned to go to the NT, but that fell through. But on Christmas, they had family dinner with their respective families. And apparently they managed to make their first interstate trip to visit the other parents, mine, in Tassie. Elton and Alita, who are here virtually today. They would be officially moved in together shortly after. Even though Liam leaves his socks out everywhere in the house and often forgets to take the bins out, he does always take the yucky green bin out.
You do. Yep.
And that's what matters. What is love if not doing the yucky things your partner doesn't want to do? Right? Especially after lockdown ended, this fresh power couple took the opportunity to take trips whenever and wherever they could. They flew and walked and ate their way through Singapore, Bali, Philippines, again visiting my family, Malaysia, China, other places, and more. And then finally, just before moving into this, their third home together, on a chill little home date night to commemorate leaving their home on Jack's Way for the final time. 4 years after that super swipe, and nervous but evidently successful date, Liam, as ever the gentleman, popped the question with the aid of Soph and Hugo and the presence of Cleo and Loki in the most Liam way possible, a homemade movie trailer, which we've all seen. And of course, Lo said yes. All this cooking and eating and traveling and working together, both in their own jobs and also their little side gigs, not to mention getting Cleo and Loki, as well as their 10 little puppies, all the good times, the challenging times, through the lockdowns, and then the monotonies of just daily life. The discoveries and revelations. It's made them grow into not just better individuals that I think we can all attest to, but an honestly admirable couple. Together, they built a foundation of memories and experiences that have taken them to this very spot today. The very first day of the rest of their lives together. So without further ado, could I please ask Nathan to say his little script here? Sure.
Yeah, I can't move because my heels are in the ground.
Planted there forever now.
This is where I live now.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. It gives me tremendous pleasure to be here today to help officiate Lo and Liam's wedding here this afternoon. My name is Nathan Russo and I am a civil celebrant. And as a civil celebrant, I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Liam and Lo, before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I'm to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage according to law in Australia is a union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. That's it from me.
Thank you so much, Nathan. And now, Loki. If I could ask Hugo and Soph to accompany Loki and Cleo, our ring bearers today, to come out with the rings, please.
Who's got it? Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah.
Hi, Cleo. Hi, Clee. Hi, Loki. Where's the rings?
Rings?
The rings? Someone have the rings?
Oh, that's the thing you gave me earlier. Yeah.
Please give us the rings.
Okay. And then this one.
Thank you, Hugo.
You guys can take a seat now. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Now, I believe you guys have some vows that you'd like to read out.
Hugo Express.
You can paper, scissors, rock if you like.
No.
Okay, well then whoever goes first.
Hi.
Hi.
I'll be your groom today. No, I'm joking. I wrote a list of promises to you. I'll look after you when you inevitably get sick after an international trip to a country that overuse air conditioning. I'll always be down for adventure, doesn't matter how crazy. I'll always entertain your ideas, doesn't matter if I agree with them or not. I will always fetch your water bottle that's just out of reach because you have one or more dogs on you. I promise to never lose my mind when you hand me the remote and tell me to put something on, then proceed to veto everything I suggest. I promise to continue following you around the kitchen, closing cabinets behind you. I'll fight alongside you, whilst limiting the time I'm fighting with you. I'll be the last one standing right by your side. I'll be there when times are tough and things are unfair. I'll share your burdens, lighten the load, and fight with you with everything that comes our way. We'll tackle this world as a team, Team Lilo. I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Liam Ashley Sulachai O'Shaughnessy, take you, Lorida Germaine Campbell, to be my lawful wedded wife. I love you.
Do you have to put the ring on?
Do I do it now?
Yeah. I don't know if I need this. All right. You can see the difference between us. He pulls out his phone and I've written it down. All right. So Lima, boo-boo. We've planned this day in just a month and a bit, and I felt so at ease and calm and excited. A whole wedding. It just goes to show the kind of team we make. And this, along with the fact I love you, is why I say yes to you every time. I promise I will love and support you. I will match your energy and always lift you up, help you find your e-cig or keys or whatever it is you're looking for. I promise to agree that all delicious food is smoky. And to Hugo and Soph, I promise to care and support you both, and I look forward to all the adventures ahead. So let's do this. I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Lorida Germaine Campbell, take you, Liam, Ashley, Surachai, O'Shaughnessy, to be my lawfully wedded husband.
I think it's back today. Okay.
Thank you. Do you, Lo, take Liam to be your husband?
I do.
To honor?
Oh,
Honor?
Ah.
She's
Why are you
very
pausing?
keen.
Why
Chuck
are
some
you
extra
pausing?
stuff in there. She's already said I do.
To honor and cherish and all the things Liam tells you to do. In good times and bad for the rest of your life.
I do.
Do you, Liam, take Lo to be your wife? To honor and cherish in good times and bad for the rest of your life?
I do.
So I would like, oh, hang on. I maybe didn't practice this exact bit. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
I can't move. I'm stuck to the ground.
I'll carry you.
No, I'm good.
I would like to finally remind you both with a little quote that my own fiance Babe gave to me today.
Dave?
Yes, Dave, Christine Dave. Shh. That I have lost right now. Give me 1 second. Oh. This isn't awkward at all. Oh, it's a quote from Antonio Hurtado de Mendoza. I definitely know who that person is. But just wanted to remind you that this is the start of the rest of your, first day in the rest of your life. But think not, because now you are wed, that all your courtships are at an end. So keep that honeymoon phase going for as long as you can. Now we need you to sign the certificates, apparently. It'll only take a moment. Can we play some music, please?
50 cent. $2.
Should we sign it here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to walk.
Hannah Montana.
Oh, thanks, Elton.
Everyone can hear you.
Thanks, guys.
Oh,
Aaron's here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Sarah's
Sarah.
on
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We chose Mega and Elise.
you still have to. One last reveal, guys, after you've done this. Still need you to get up and do that. Last one. No, do you want to like walk around the aisle or walk around the table? What do you want? When this is done. When this is finished. Your fanciest nights on today?
I'm looking for like boxer shoes. I really like
Why are we twinning back here? It's like the sun and moon. Whoa. Didn't practice this part. Clearly didn't practice most of it. Yeah, wait a minute. Stand up. Everyone, let me present Mr. and Mrs. O'Shaughnessy, the husband and bride. Anything you'd like to say? I don't know, whatever. Or nothing. It's up to you. No? Alright, cool.